there, there's a wind farm. But yeah, not much out here, but we are headed to Albuquerque today. So Albuquerque is the destination. Should be fun. First stop of the road trip, Big Texan. Gotta try some Texas steak out here in Amarillo.
In windy Amarillo, Texas.
Van's doing good. Here, smile.
Playing guitar down there, people.
I see it, I like it. Big Texan was good. We just finished up there. Got a big 18-ounce steak that we split. Now we're hopping back on the road, heading to Albuquerque. Let's hit it.
Let's go.
All right, we're heading to Planet Fitness and Cracker Barrel in Albuquerque. So there's a Planet Fitness and a Cracker Barrel there. We're gonna try overnighting in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. We found on iOverlander there's a lot of reviews and people saying that it's a pretty good location and that management's fine with people staying, so we're gonna check it out and hop in Planet Fitness. It's 24 hours for a quick shower. Should be good. See you in Albuquerque.
See you in Albuquerque.
Good morning from Albuquerque. This is where we're at. Cracker Barrel parking lot. So we rolled in last night, probably around 11 p.m. and posted up right here in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. We just put in our window covers and went straight to bed. We slept pretty well. It was pretty quiet. With the window covers, it was dark as well. But we do have a few companion travelers here that also took advantage of the Cracker Barrel lot. So we felt pretty safe. We weren't alone. Now the plan for today, I have some work to do this morning, and then we are going to be driving up to Sedona. Pretty excited about that. We got a majority of the tough drive done yesterday, and Sedona is only like 5-6 hours away. So should be good. But first, time for some breakfast. Driving to Sedona. All right, we just pulled off here at the Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona, between Albuquerque and Flagstaff. So we're gonna take a few pictures and take a look around, and we'll check it out with you guys. First stop in the national park here. It's a Pawnee Point. This is in the Petrified Forest National Park. drive through the park, and it actually reconnects outside the south entrance. You can kind of turn west and reconnect back to I-40. So that's the plan. It's 2:15 now, so, or not 2:15, I guess 1:15. I don't know, it's interesting because they use like the Navajo clock, which doesn't use daylight savings, and is also, I think it's mountain time, not Pacific time. But anyways, it's around 1:15 now, and so we'll let you guys know how long it takes us to get through the whole park. Of course, we're gonna have a few stops along the way. Now we're walking over to see Newspaper Rock, right?
Yes.
Newspaper Rock.
Said it like 10 times.
Now, apparently there are petroglyphs on Newspaper Rock that are potentially even as old as 2,000 years old. So that'll be pretty interesting. You can see them, they're on this rock right here actually. Now we're driving through the Blue Mesa. It's like a whole different world.
Trippies. Teepees. We're at Crystal Forest. Well, it was a forest when it was a forest. Oh, there's dinosaurs here. And alligators.
So these are logs petrified into quartz rock. At least that's what we think. I don't know if it's quartz exactly, but they are petrified into rock, which is really crazy. All right. We just left the south entrance of the Petrified Forest National Park. It was really cool. There was a lot of like really different things to see in that national park. With us, we started on the north side, and so we got to see the Painted Desert first, which is just like red rock desert, like as far as you can see, and it was super cool. And then going through, we saw the, what was it called, Newspaper Rock, where the hieroglyphs were on there. I don't think it was called hieroglyphs. Petroglyphs, I think is what they called them. And then we also saw the Crystal Forest, where the petrified logs and trees were there, and that was really cool too. I mean, some of those logs were just massive. It's crazy to see them turned into rock. Now we're back on the road. So when you come out of the south entrance, I guess it was about a 25-mile drive through, maybe a little bit more. So it wasn't too bad. It only took us around a little over an hour. Yeah, it's now like 2:45, so maybe an hour and a half to drive through. And then we have, it said 15 miles from the south entrance back to I-40. So we're back on the road. We're heading to Flagstaff. We're hoping to camp somewhere between Flagstaff and Sedona tonight. What's your favorite part about the Petrified Forest National Park?
Probably the rocks that we stopped at off the side of the road. I don't even remember. The teepees? That's what they call them? Those were really cool.
Near like the Blue Mesa?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those were really cool.
That was my favorite. Those were the coolest view.
It was like such a unique color too. So yeah, we definitely recommend, if you're driving through Arizona between Albuquerque and Flagstaff, go to the Petrified National Park. It's cool. We're about 20 staff, and we're on our way south to Sedona. So we're actually going to try and stop at the Pine Flat campground. I'm hoping to check in and see if they have any campsites available. It looked like online, about 20% of them you could book ahead of time, and then the other 80% of the campsites they have, you had to actually be there in person, which works out for us because we didn't necessarily plan ahead that well for this trip. Kind of just playing it by ear, so we'll let you guys know what it's looking like. We made it to Sedona. We spent a little bit looking for places to park and camp. Looks like all the campsites fill up really early, so note to self, get there early, otherwise you're going to be stuck just wandering or looking around. Last night we were in Cracker Barrel. Tonight we found a pretty affordable hotel, so we're going to stay in downtown Sedona, just in a hotel for 2 nights, and that works out perfect because we're going to be in the van for the next 3.5 weeks. So next 2 nights in the hotel, with this just a walk from the hotel. Beautiful view. Now we're walking to dinner, getting our exercise in, prepping for future hikes upcoming.
Oh yeah, this is a hike. Uphill.
So yeah,
But going home will be easier.
it's gonna be good.